also featured on a rail tour special in 1958 to the Kent and East Sussex Railway. Here we see the stock being prepared at Robertsbridge, the junction on the Tunbridge to Hastings main line. The leading engine is one of the class to survive today, as it remained in British Railways service until 1963, and is preserved here on the Kent and East Sussex Railway. It was built in 1880 as number 78 Knoll, and had spent a part of its life on the Isle of Wight as number W4 Bembridge. This resulted in its extended bunker, a feature of the Isle of Wight engines. The second engine was the Brighton Works shunter, which was painted in the LBSCR's Stroudley Improved Engine Green and lettered with the works name. This engine has not survived. The train was organised by the Locomotive Club of Great Britain London branch and came down to Robertsbridge behind one of the morsel rebuilds of Wainwright's class E440s of 1905, number 31019. For certain events, both Pat and John filmed, giving two views of the train arriving. Passengers then transferred to the branch train in time-honoured fashion. By this time, the Kent and East Sussex Railway was only used by freight trains as far as Tenterden, and by summer-only hop pickers specials. It was, of course, destined to be preserved, the railway of today recreating the appearance of the rural branch line. The train is seen here at Northiam, the westernmost point of the preserved railway in the early 1990s. Again, two cameras recorded the departure. Stock from all the main constituents of the Southern Railway was employed on the train, very much in the tradition of the Kent and East Sussex. Water was taken at Rolvenden, the headquarters of the railway in its independent days. It was one of the famous Colonel Stevens light railways, Colonel Holman F. Stevens having built up a small empire of impecunious railways throughout the United Kingdom, of which the K&ESR was the star, where he had his office. With the passengers milling about the yard, the train was drawn forward so that the second terrier could take water. This caused a traffic jam on the main A28 road, which was crossed on the level here. The train then climbed Tenterden Bank to the terminus of the line at Tenterden. The railway had previously run beyond here to the main Tonbridge to Ashford line at Headcorn, but this section had closed in 1954, the date when regular passenger services were withdrawn. Back at Robertsbridge, the main train was drawn back into the station by the E1. This train was to continue on down the main line to visit Bexhill West and Newhaven before returning to London Victoria Station. Top and tail working with terriers was common practice on special trains on the Kent and East Sussex, the hop pickers trains also employing this arrangement. As the E1 departs, the narrow coaches can be seen. This was because of tight clearances through the tunnels on the Hastings line.